person who Ronaldo ye power. Person who Ronaldo ye power. Sa 94, 95 for the ban.
Not 94. From 96, 97,
no,
98.
How the crown? Satan on the piano.
No.
Everybody from 97, 98 in the corner. But all shots here, no. Or come more PSG in the oven.
Yeah.
Barcelona Bebo Kakrano. Barcelona Kakrano.
Yeah.
Eroba Inter la de be you.
Inter ne be.
And Ronaldo is that the kind from 95, 96, 97, 98 the ban. Ohena na we di kraje. But to there ko there kwa ni.
He was a proper Ronaldo.
Come fufure be di na fufo. Dem kwa ni. Now say comfort the Messi abegu achaw. Cristiano Ronaldo or fast brutal.
The thing is young Italian Serie A right now as we speak, you know, this is how the table of the Italian Serie A looks like. And it look like say Inter Milan at top with 57 points, Napoli with 56, Atalanta with 54, Juventus with 49, and then you get Lazio also 47 points currently as we speak in the league format of the Serie A table. But then common say Inter Milan is here against the side of Napoli in the big clash of the Italian Serie A, and now it will be a crucial moment for Antonio Conte because in the last 3 months he has been able to stay on top of the Italian Serie A, making sure so a close competition for the side of Simeone Inzaghi over the Italian Serie A. Don't know that Italian Serie A also know with Simeone Inzaghi in the last 2 seasons, he has been able to score a lot of goals against Napoli. So when they go into this particular game, you know, it will be a crucial encounter. Just about a point when they separate the side of Inter Milan and then Napoli. Atalanta will actually thrive on, football club, your friend Venezia in this particular encounter because Venezia will be almost 13 on the league law, but then Atalanta currently sitting third in the league law of the Italian Serie A, and Gasperini will also try to make sure to close that particular gap. We had a few margin of points at that side of Gasperini, and Inter, it just about 54 to 57 points, meaning it's just 3 points from Atlanta to Napoli is just 2 points. So meaning if Atlanta is able to win against Venezia, he can easily go onto the top of the league format. Say Inter Milan and Napoli for to be dropping points over a big game in the Venezia, and I said the side of Atlanta. So Timisha Venezia, he can easily go on top of the Italian Serie A Scudetto, no team a close competition for these 3 football clubs. So this season, the Italian Serie A is going to be intriguing. It's going to be a very good competition between these 3 football clubs because Ubia per se or the Italian Serie A. But Gasperini, the formation and Conor and a lot of things meeting most of these teams this season in the Italian Serie A because of Obo in most of these games, and the last 5 games are Atalanta Obo in all other competitions. They've been able to score and they've been able to win 3 games, just a draw and just a defeat. It tells you Gasperini is actually doing something right for Atalanta this season, but just said knock out from most of these European competition. No, it hasn't been well. Even the Coppa d'Italia, they've been knocked out from that particular competition. It hasn't been well. But then to the Italian Serie A, no, they are doing something magic for themselves. So currently, this is Atalanta and the Como Faso and I say Papa is a Gasperini Faso a bonnet tactics when it comes to the field of play. And then he makes sure to be dually in the 3-4-2-1 tactical formation for themselves. So Mutimi LA in the local system, they will try to make sure so Mutimali close to about 3-4-3 system. Just to make sure Omubitima closing a lot of compatibility. No Bitima making a lot of things. A lot of things in attacking third no. 3-4-2-1, 3-4-3, no Bitima closing in the gap. On board a typical Catenaccio system, just like Antonio Conte, Simeone Inzaghi, 3-5-2 system, or the 3-4-2-1. Just like Xabi Alonso, but a lot of flexibility, create a lot of attackers, the two attacking third. Saying it here, Stefan Posch will be that kind of person in the right full back, the other side of Atalanta, and Berard Jimmy will be the main sweeper in that kind of, the setup of Atalanta. Said Kolasinac will be that 3-man field on Berat and then Stefan and these guys this season they've been able to make about close to about 150 clearances as 3 basic defenders of them Atalanta in the Italian Serie A. Only Berat has made close to about 90 tackles this season in the Italian Serie A. Whereas Stefan Pocher, the relays are waiting a lot of things. They are into the right flanks or the Machado Catalano. It has been close close to about 47 runs while they are into the attacking run. So the creativity and the good contribution of the Atlanta team this season, who average close to about 30%. It tells you say so more than the 3-4-2-1. And that's when you be just one portion. That's what to me a lot of really supporting the likes of Raul and Belanova. They try to make a good complement to each other. So Belanova couldn't be bra or no betimi are closing in the gap. No cover up for Belanova in that particular right flank. So Ediama the side of Atalanta. Then you get Martin Derun and then Mark Pasalic as the two midfielders. So Metimabo Ediama and Gasperini. Then you get Zabacosta. Zabacosta this time around is being used as a wing back who makes sure so hold that speed, that strength to cover a lot of things. So Betimaye Ediama the side of Atlanta in this particular game. Ademola Lookman, that guy now over last week, the whole sense by over the penalty no Atlanta man Gasperini. They've been able to solve that particular issue over there in the back room. But then Ademola Lookman will be able to actually thrive in the first 11 of Gasperini beating against Venezia. And then Charles de Catalari will be that man. He is the main man for the side of Atlanta this season because of, say, in terms of the creativity, in terms of the contribution to the attacking third, he has been that man who has been adding a lot of, balance into the attacking third. So, Papa is Atlanta, and I said, Gasperini a lot of things. He's tried to trigger the press away to Charles, and a lot of things. Attacking third. Then Matteo Thegi will be that main man who will be as a first number now leading the attacking third for Atlanta this particular evening. And then you talk about Venezia this season, the side of the Italian Serie. Although some that 13th on the league lock, but they've been able to concede close to about 40 goals this particular season. It tells you say our defensive structure is not doing well. They are not doing something well in the defensive structure of Venezia this particular season. And so Muluzu against the side of Atlanta, won big matches, but right after Atlanta. And so when they can get to just a point against Atlanta, they can easily thrive in the relegation process of the Italian Serie this particular season. So this game, I'm tipping, so Atlanta will win convincingly with about over 1.5 meeting against Venezia in this particular encounter. But then the big match in Subetimaco. So right after Napoli and Inter Milan, we will have Milan and Lazio in the Italian Serie. Currently, as we speak, Milan is not doing well because of say near me cost for Milan this season. It doesn't be well for international Milan. But then when you check close to about league log, and I say format now this AC Milan clinging about 8th position with about 41 points. Although say Inter Milan Napoli Temuno close to about just 15 to 16 points and them meaning say the Scudetto, you cannot say the Scudetto is over, and I said the Italian Serie and the competition for the first top spot for AC Milan it is over because 15 points there. I don't think that AC Milan can easily come up to catch with the side of Inter Milan and Napoli. But then they were meeting against Lazio, and Lazio also over the weekends were able to stop Inter Milan in that particular process, and they did very well against them. Meeting against AC Milan is going to be a huge encounter between AC Milan and Lazio. But with the last 5 games, AC Milan has not been able to do very well. Just 2 wins and then 3 defeats in that also the side of AC Milan in their last games in all other competition. And Lazio has been able to keep close to about 3 wins, just 1 draw and just 1 defeat. Meaning so a more competitive winning streak in the last 5 games has been very well for the side of Lazio. But then you cannot actually predict when it comes to this particular match because Milan and Lazio, they have a great history, and the history they say Lazio is that kind of part of these Roman people or more the northern side of the southern side of Italy, and you get Milan almost the southern side of Italy. These are 2 great clubs. Whenever you hooliganism near Kawagan and Ibitimisi between the supporters of Lazio and between the supporters of AC Milan. Monday Mebam, the big history, but considering the facts that time is not on our side. But then this is how Papa, I see a club called AC Milan and so far so born the formation. 4-2-3-1 tactical formation for the side of AC Milan, making sure that they will actually thrive in the diamond formation for AC Milan. AC Milan gone are the days with Carlo Ancelotti, about the 4-3-3. That was the standard formation for AC Milan. But this time around, they played the 4-2-3-1 standard formation for themselves, and they make sure that they will thrive in attacking third. But then, João Felix in this particular attacking third has not been able to add a lot of things in the attacking third for AC Milan in the last few games. The last time with Moduma AC Milan in their last game encounter, he was able to make 0 shots on target. he was not able to create enough chances for the side of San Diego Jimenez for him to score into the attacking third. This particular Milan Football Club in attacking third has always been Pulisic. Pulisic has been that trader. Pulisic has been that main man in attacking third who has been adding a lot of in-depth quality in attacking third of AC Milan. But this time around, he will not be able to make a huge part in the starting 11 of AC Milan meeting against Lazio. You should expect, say, Yusuf Fofana and then Antijani Rangers will be that two midfielder that they will play. In the last 2-3 seasons, they've created the basic identity for AC Milan in terms of midfield. So they can give you close compaction. But this season, because of say the attackers in terms of Rafael Leao and Yanus Musa, who always also becomes as a left midfielder for supporting Yusuf Fofana and Antijani Rangers in the midfield. He has not been able to do a lot of relays, tracking back to with Mabom in the midfield. So the midfield battle has solely depend on Antijani Rangers, making sure that Yusuf Fofana will be a deep line playmaker. The compaction this season for AC Milan has not been well. It's also just 60% in terms of accurate passes. And at these three midfielders, they are actually attacking third, making sure that Pulisic will create close to about 14 goal contribution for AC Milan this season. He will have close to about 10 points. Edema AC Milan currently in the Serie. So it tells you in the attacking third, everything has been well for Pulisic. But João Felix, add that for the AC Milan to me in the last 5 games, it hasn't been well. But then Rafael Leao will be that kind of player. When the coach comes and says, I want to actually thrive over to the attacking third, he will make sure, say, over here in the left flanks of AC Milan, Theo Hernandez, Tijani Rangers, and Rafael Leao will stack the attack for AC Milan. A lot of overloads over the left flanks of AC Milan, making sure say they will create a lot of things for Lazio. But this is Lazio and Lazio, the main man in Lazio midfield this season has been Mathieu Gondozi, that former Arsenal football player, that French national team player, that Olympic Marseille player has been a standout player for Lazio this season in their midfield, supporting Nicolo Rovella in the midfield. Now they've been doing very well. But Lazio in the last couple of 5 games has been able to score close to about 8 goals. So it tells you, say, the attacking third of Lazio, Omuye Niemaye, Matthew Zakani, Bulai Dia, and Isaacson in the attacking third. Leon Chioma will be that kind of attacker. So at any moment in time, they can easily score in most of these games. But then they only did the top goal scorer for them. Matthew Zakani has been scoring a lot of goals and adding a lot of creative chances for the side of Lazio in the attacking third for Lazio this particular. So this game with AC Milan, I cannot predict for AC Milan in Lazio because of these two clubs. Lazio is doing very well. AC Milan is also doing very well. But then the moment of goals a bit to be PM for these two great clubs will be over 2.5. So over 2.5 will be ensured for the side of Lazio and then AC Milan. But then the Spanish La Liga boss. The Spanish La Liga so became Betima so Article and then Atletico Bilbao.